Well, good afternoon. Markets have just closed here on Thursday, the 23rd of May. And as we look around the board, we had a very interesting day today. There were rumors, strong rumors, that the USDA would release the details of the farm support program. It turned out that that was premature, that is going to be announced at 3 o'clock this afternoon. They'll go over the details. And with that, the markets were all up strong earlier, but then they just could not hold up, especially in soybeans and corn, and even wheat was selling off. Just the very basics we're hearing, and there are no details here, and it's all rumor, is that it will be based on, the payments will be based upon last year's acreage, and using the yield average in the county that the farmer is in. Also, that the payments will be broken down into one-third tranches. So the first will be paid toward the end of July. The next one will be paid sometime in the fall, and the last one will be paid early in 2020. And if there is a trade agreement that takes place with China, then whatever payments are left to be made, that the USDA can negate those payments. But if once a payment's made, then it's made. That is just some of the rough talk about what to expect. One thing that did was it calmed some people in the thought that there would be a big shift over to soybean acres, but the fact that you had to use last year's numbers for your acreage seemed to quell that rumor. But still, by the rumor sell the fact. We've had this rumor, and the market finally got settled in on what people are hearing. The information released is going to be, and then the market started to sell off. So we'll see. Cotton, July, up 77 at 67.52. It got about 70 higher at one point. It got up to 68.22. A low is 66.51. December cotton up 62 at 66.80. It got to 67.59, so it was about 80 cents higher at one point, getting up to 67.52, and the low is 65.94. July soybeans down 7.5 at 8.21. It was up 8.34, so it was up 13 cents higher than that at one point. The low is 8.17. November soybeans down 7 at 8.48. July corn down 5 at 389.5. It did get 10 cents higher than that. It did get to 3.99. The low was 3.87. That market was up all day until some of the releases from the USDA outlining not the exact details, but just the general outline of the numbers, and everybody just started to kind of go the other direction. But they seemed to be a little bit taken off the fact that we thought they would be shifting more aggressively toward beans, and when they saw that wasn't going to happen, it took some of the props out from under the corn. So down 5 at 389.5 in July corn. The high is 399. The low is 387. We have December corn down 4 3/4 to down 5 at 408. The low's 405 1/4. The high is 416 3/4. July wheat down 2 at 470.5. It got up 15 cents higher than that. It got up at one point to 485.5. The low is 466 1/4. Very big range. And outside markets, stock market's getting hit. Dow Jones is right now down 400. Crude oil down 360 a barrel, massive hit there. And then we've got the dollar down 15, gold up $10 an ounce, silver up 14 cents an ounce. So what does all this mean, and what do you do? Well, if you're a corn producer, you really need to be thinking really, really hard about doing some hedging at these high levels. There are not many markets that let you get where you're above your cost of production. So buying some puts, putting in some floors, doing some cash marketing seemed to be the prudent thing to do. As far as soybeans go and cotton goes, here's the thing. The real risk, once we get this news out and we can look at it overnight and tomorrow, it could very well be that the greatest concern is the downside, even though we're cheap right now, because the rumor is it's going to be a $2 payment in beans. It's a rumor. And the cotton is a rumor it's going to be a 12-cent payment. So really, you are at the cost of production, or at a point for some people where they can make money right now. Don't give that up. So that's why you really need to be thinking, even at low prices for soybeans and even for low prices in cotton, this is such a strange year, and with these payments, you need to start thinking at this a little different, and your risk is to the downside, even though you're picking up money, you still want to be able to lock in or put a floor in that will allow you to break even or make a little money, and options will certainly let you do that or give you a chance to do it. We'll talk more about this tomorrow after we get the details coming out this afternoon from the USDA at 3 o'clock. We'll try to make sense of it and talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.